It's another special moment for the Dukascopy Trader of the Month Club. This shows the equity of George Kazangi in August, our latest winner. He had an outstanding first week where he managed to grow his equity by more than 1,000%. He then took a 6-day break before returning to his desk, where he largely managed to maintain his profit. And that led to the magic numbers 1472, 1,472%, making George Kazangi from Australia our most successful Trader of the Month yet. So this is our champion trader, George Kazangi. So 1,472% is extremely impressive performance. Were you particularly aggressive during August?
I was, with particular currency pairs. Australia hit its peak against the dollar. I hedged most of it against that pair, and with the AAA rating being removed by the US pair, it went very well in my favour. So.
Yeah, how did you manage to prosper, especially during the first week in August? There was lots going on. There was a BOJ intervention, as you said, the downgrade of US debt by S&P. So how did you manage to prosper during that time? My
strategy opened up some trades in that direction. I concentrated on that one currency pair for that period of time, and everything went into my favour, and it worked out pretty well. I had a little break after that and continued on with the ordinary strategy. So.
Yeah, so what does your strategy involve? Is it a J4X, is it a script, or do you take into account fundamental analysis?
So it takes into account, it creates its own signals. It's all based on J4X strategy, and it opens and closes trades based on its own signalling, rate of change, and things like that. It requires some human intervention for market sentiment and a few other things. And that was a mixture of strategy, or a position opened by the strategy and closed by myself, watching market and other things in the media.
Did you write the strategy? What's your background?
I'm an IT consultant, so I do a lot of testing based on historical data. I also have some colleagues that also play with the platform and write strategies. During
that first week, you were using just the Aussie US dollar. Did you particularly target that pair during the first week?
I did. It hit. It returned to its high of about $1.08, $1.09. There was a lot of media attention on that in Australia at that time. The only real way it was going to go was down, so it was an easier decision to make, and again everything fell into play with the news from the US, etc.
Yeah, and you're also trading the Norwegian kroner quite heavily. Was there any reason for that?
Not so much. It's basically what the trading platform or the strategy actually chooses. It's not biased against any particular currency pair. It trades all 32 currency pairs at any one time.
So when you're trading, are you sat in front of the computer monitoring everything?
The strategy using J4X actually sends me alerts via SMS or email if I hit certain conditions, or my use of leverage has hit an unusual high. Even with this month's events, it's pretty volatile. I'm not very comfortable sitting here with no internet access, so with no alerts.
Sure, and what about leverage? Does it vary from trade to trade?
No, it doesn't. I set an opening trade based on what my current balance is, and when the leverage hits a certain percentage, it stops opening new trades. It just continues fulfilling current trades, whether hedging or anything like that against those currency pairs. So.
And you also opened nearly 1,000 trades during August, which is a lot. Is that a normal amount for you, and how many pips are you normally looking for per trade?
So 1,000 is pretty excessive for that month. Usually I aim between 500 and 600. And at any one time there could be up to 12 or 15 trades per currency pair of different values, and some will close in a loss, but overall they'll close in a positive. So yeah, 1,000 is pretty aggressive, and there was a lot of intervention from my part, especially in the beginning of the month with the Australian dollar. So.
I'm always looking for advice from our traders of the month, and especially from you, as you're the most successful trader of the month yet. So what advice would you have for other traders out there?
Once my trade my take profit has actually been hit, I do go back and analyse what actually happened. I don't take too much to heart that I could have made more and I should have moved the take profit, and usually I trust my first instinct, so the first take profit I set, I keep, even though market sentiment and the data tells me to go even further. I think it's unfair to go back and think I should have had it at a better level. I could have made more percentage, more gain. everything could have happened, but your first instinct is generally correct. So my advice would be take your first instinct and stay with it.
After an extraordinary month, George Kazangi picked up his Cartier watch at the Geneva Forex event. And if you can emulate his fantastic performance, then you could be next in line for the VIP treatment.